this is they came and we did training here in Barbados, where the company came into Barbados and we did training right here in Barbados. And yes, it was a little brilliant and so on. But again, as I said, because I have had a lot of experience from back in the other company that I worked with before, I was able to pass and to be able to even share a bit with others too, and to help educate others that were there, and as well as to learn a lot as well. So for me, it has been a wonderful experience as we went through the tests and exams, and I was certified.
So what would you say coming out to the training and your years of experience? What would you, out of all the things that you do in terms of all your expertise, what would you say is your strongest point, the point that you think makes you most pleased, that pleases you the most?
So I said again.
Okay, out of all the training that you've done, all your work experience, all your expertise, out of all the things you've done, what one thing would you say is the one thing that pleases you the most in terms of your strength or your expertise? What is the one thing that you think is the strongest or that pleases you the most? Or
okay, what really pleases me most is that because I would have put in a lot of training, yes, and was able to combine a lot of the techniques from different PCOs together into like an explosion. Even back at the other company that I was working with then for 12 years, I moved from trainee right up to the top PCO operator, and then I was training staff for them then, and with that, so my strength really is that, I just believe that any problem you have can be conquered, and it just can take time, and you can take the right products, and you put your mind to it, and make sure you leave that customer happy. Even if I got a call and cancel another job to make sure this customer happy, which I done on a couple of occasions. This is what I'm all about, is customer satisfaction. That makes me happy. And that makes me sleep well at night when I can see my customers really happy. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Very good. We're very happy to hear that.
Yes. Yeah. Me too as well. My customers as well. I sent a testimony of a lady. I don't know if you saw it. She had a bed bug problem, and we were there swiftly, and within we did treatment, and she slept. She said the very night she slept like a log after that, because she couldn't sleep properly at night at all. So she slept like a log, and then she said the following night she even had to went into deeper sleep because she didn't have to worry no more. And that's why I had chose the slogan, keep pests out of sight and out of mind, because I knew that these pests truly terrorize the mind. This is like an unwanted enemy, an unseen enemy. We right now fighting one like COVID right now. But this one is visible. You don't see sometimes, and you terrorize the mind, and then when you see him, it's even worse. So, for me, it's been a joy in the journey. I enjoy it. I love it.
All right. Well,
that's wonderful.
I mean, that's really good. That's business, and it's your business. And I would expect you to be really like what you do. But let me ask you this question: do you intend to give back to the community? And if so, or if you have, you could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, actually, I own a stable, by the way, horses, and what I tend to do is I teach a lot of youngsters in the community how to ride, and some of them go on to ride professionally in the garrison, some go on to ride overseas in Canada, and those who can't ride end up going on to becoming good grooms at certain stables, and so for me, that's another area of my life that has been a joy, with the horses and so on. I love animals, and then also I work with some youngsters in the community, teaching them little skills. Now, I'm not a professional carpenter, but I can put two boards together. I know the measurements, so I always, when the guys at the stable, I can show them how to do certain things and teach them measurements, and then always encourage them how to put the best into what we do. Even if they're building a dog pen, try to specifically build it like if you're building a house for a person, so that when the time comes, you would be able to develop that skill. So for me, I always tend to like try to give back to community in that area as well. I also have one, two professionals in my community that who, like when I go to customers and they have a problem, maybe carpentry, plumbing or whatever, I would refer them to the customer and that brings them business as well. So this is a community effort I always try to push here in my community as well.
So you've been doing a lot for your community. So can I ask you, why is it important to you to give back to the community?
Well, why is it important for me? Because helping people is a joy. As a matter of fact, it's more joy giving than receiving. And for me, watching these little, because every year I will host like a little party in the community for the youth in the community, right? And I would bring up ponies, some food, some drinks. And every year, I don't know if I can do it this year or the year's COVID thing, but and jumping tanks and everything, and we bless them up, and they would have a blast.
Beautiful.
They would have a blast. So for me, there's a joy to see the children enjoying themselves and produce things that most communities can't really do. Because truthfully speaking, I watched not only them, I watched their parents when they were kids, because it's like a generational thing. I've been here for, I've been living here now for nearly, I've been here only 27 years. Yeah. So, and I've been working with the community from the time I landed into the community, hosting community fun days, and trying to always keep the community together and keep a joy and always try to keep a peace. And I have watched the Lord have, used me to be a blessing in this way to the community. And you God praise for that.
Well, before I ask you the next question, I just want to be clear. When you say the community, which community are you talking about?
Pardon?
What's the name of the community?
Oh, Waterford. I live in the Waterford area, but I'm in the Wexford Lane, Waterford.
Right.
And this is the community that I'm in, Waterford.
Just below the stadium site, or?
Yes. Well, just before the stadium, if you're coming up.
Just before you get the stadium.
Yes. Behind the Commerce School, actually, close to the stable.
Right. I think I know what you mean. I think there's dog kennels and skeet shooting or some sort of shooting or something.
Well, the kennels over that side, but my stable opposite the Commerce School.
Oh.
Stable.
Right.
Oh yes, I know there.
Yes.
Opposite Commerce School.
Yes.
Well, I like horses, so I would love to. I ride a horse in so long.
Come on, take a ride. Both of you have that's off your old boots that come on down here.
You telling me? So what time y'all open?
Well, around 8:30. Obviously, with the COVID thing, we have been tough again. But for me, the joy of taking care of my animals, it cushioned the problem of having the financial problem, because when you love something, you don't always think about all the other things, and so you just enjoy taking care of what you have. And so for me, that being my greatest joy. And again, as I said, but there's great potential there, and I at times help employ some of these youngsters from the community. When we got things happening, especially we got the parties and so on, we would take ponies to parties and fairs, and and even the tours, we do 1 hour nature tours. So we would be able to help generate some employment for them as we get business, and teach them how to be professional. And so teach them manners, how to to go forward in life and be a positive role model, as well as I try to be to them.
Well, the next question I can ask you, the seem a little stupid, because it sounds stupid to me too, right? But why should people respect you, Mr. Croney? Tell me why.
Yeah, I think the reason why people should respect, or why people do respect me, I must say, is because I show respect to every single person, to the oldest, to the youngest, even to the little ones in the community. Actually, those are the ones that who, when they drive through the community, does show them my name whenever they drive it, and because there's one I actually connect with a lot, right? Actually, even before I come to this interview, I know leave the stable with 3 of them, and they're under the age of 9, 8, and 6. I think it would have been 112 have leave earlier. And then until I got to go to the view, so I was able to cut off, be with them for that time and come here and to be at this interview. But it's a
Very
joy
good.
teaching them. Yeah.
So how do you teach these children the secrets of letting a horse remain calm? Because I know horses can be very skittish.
Right. Okay. So first of all, my horses are very calm, they are very docile because but most of my horses fold with me, and so horses tend to adapt the attitude of the environment. And I'm a very quiet person. I don't ill treat my horses. I don't beat my horses. So I love my horses, and I can put my hand on one of my horse's mouth and he can just spit it back out. I can actually put my head between one of my horse's back legs and he will just stand up there and do nothing. That is how docile they are. So the young men see the level of calmness of these horses, and it helped them to adapt that same attitude. I mean, there are times we have youngsters that come over and they would have been a little rough at the edges, and by the time we done with them, they're smoothing out. And you know, I actually got testimonies of some youngsters who sent me back testimonies about thanking me for the years that they would have been around me and learned. You know, and I give God praise for that again.
Yeah, man.
And I shall send you maybe one of the testimonies someday.
That'd be fantastic. That'd be excellent.
Yeah.
That'd be excellent.
Yeah, that would be. Love it.
So